Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new playthrough. I am taking a look at the game Sunless Skies. I have played the original game, because this is a sequel, Sunless Seas, and it was a very good game. It was really good. I really enjoyed working through it. And I really want to thank Fair Better Games for providing me with a copy of Sunless Skies so I can give this a try. Now, already feels like it's not going to make as much sense as the first game, because in the first game you're very much a ship out to sea, trying to get the right people, trying to find the right crew, that kind of thing. In this, you are a flying train, apparently. But we're going to jump straight into it. I haven't played it at all. And we're just going to give it a go straight from scratch. And we're going to learn together. And it's interesting because if you look up here, Fallen London, it looks as though there is actually a browser game as well. So that could be interesting to check out at some point. But we're going to start a new game. If you die, you can only continue as a new captain. Or, if you die, you can reload your continue with a new captain. Legacy. Should we go for the legacy one? I think it's probably the harder. Only a few players arc towards target. Okay, well that makes sense. Enemy projectile speed is regular, and your fuel and supplies are consumed at regular. Okay, well let's just give it all a go at regular. See what we're going to be playing with. Now, I said I have played the first game. I have. It was a long time ago. Log of Her Majesty's locomotive. Our expedition to the domains of the dead has been eventful. The orphanarium is damaged and is grievously in need of repairs and supplies. We are returning in haste to the reach where I hope to make port, New Winchester. May God be with us, the thousands dead waiting in the skies. Final entry, written shortly before their death. Fair Better Games presents. I think I've got the a nicer accent to fit this. There's a lot of noises happening right now. Okay, right, so we've got W, A, S, and D. C is cruise control. There we go. Whoa. You can turn, look at that. Whoa, hey. And then, what. Okay. And then we got C. So C just turns it on. I have returned to the Reach, an untamed, sunless span of the heavens. London's new frontier, a celestial garden. So cute. So we got quick dodge. Quick dodging. Okay. Your journey back from the Blue Kingdom was tumultuous. Your locomotive is damaged, and the captain badly wounded. Chugga 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 choo choo. As first officer, the crew look to you. The nearest station is New Winchester. Can you get... you see, I thought it said orphanarium earlier. The Orthean? Orthean. It's the name of our vessel. Okay. Thank you. Few among the debris. A wreck drifts here. Less fortunate than you. We should salvage for repairs. Aha! The wreck hangs in the sky. Poked with recent gunfire. You and the boarding party don your sky suits, which I'd love to see. There you go. Garments of wax, canvas lined We're felt to protect from the cold of the sky. Two of the crew whispered as they dress. What business does Captain Wedlock have in the Blue Kingdom anyway? Why the devil did we trespass on the districts of the dead? You silence him. This is not the time. Leap across the wreck. The gap between the two engines isn't wide. The endless thousands of the blah blah blue. Okay. You jump. The air towards you is this thing. It's torn up by winds. Spirit sits running above the. You find the lever, fumbles as you hold. One of your companions throws you a line and you lash the two engines together. Only then do the rest of the boarding party follow you. One of them forces open the exterior hatch and you clamber inside. Her interior is cold, unlit, and whistles like wind. Your party's lamps spread buttery light over the narrow, panelled passages. I love the alliteration, it's fantastic. Make your way towards the hold. Unfortunately, your way is blocked. Alright, so we can either clear the obstruction away, which would, okay, 75% chance of success. You locate a length of rope. This will test your iron skill. Or we can lead your party on a more perilous pass. It's also 75%. We're going to clear the obstruction, I think. Yay, succeed. As you strain against the stubborn steel, you remember an event from a year ago. A boiler explosion had trapped an engineer under a tangle of plating and pipework. The captain was first on the scene. You were second. Together you managed to pry the wreckage upwards enough for you to crawl beneath it. By all means, take your time, she grunted, as you dragged the engineer out. Back in the present, the twisted bulkhead yields. Your companions clear the rubble away. The way is clear. You have reached the hold. A ruin of smashed cargo and spilled supplies. Hopefully, somewhere amidst the debris. I'm saying that weirdly, just deal with it. You can find parts to repair the Orpheum and restore your stocks. You conduct a search! Okay. You find enough food and gear to restock with supplies. Enough spare parts to make the necessary repairs needed. Your food will need to be thoroughly thawed, of course. But you've eaten worse in the skies. Oh no! Oh, not no. Oh ho! Cries one of your party. Prying the lid off the large crate, it holds a cannon, still nestled in straw. Another crewman pulls a battered bird cage from a pile of ruined cargo. Within the cage, something winged and furred. Something winged and furred opens its sullen eye. You examine your finds. So we have 4 supplies. And our hull is now at 30. Oh, nice. So obviously, I hope you guys don't mind, but this is pretty much what I'm going to be doing. I am very much going to be reading the whole thing like it's like an adventure book, because that's essentially what these encounters are very similar to. The boarding party exchange nervous glances. From the chaos of its hold, you have retrieved repairs and supplies and discovered some useful equipment, a gun that can be mounted on your locomotive. And an educated bat. Okay, fair enough. So we can mount the cannon now. You can claim both this and the bat. Or we can liberate the bat and employ it as a scout. Oh, so in both instances, we get both the bat and the cannon, but we can only actually set one up. So we can either have the cannon to attack, or we can have the bat as a scout. I feel like I want the bat first. it very clearly says you can claim both this and the cannon. So we have the ability to claim both. The bat treats its rescue as an inconvenience and immediately begins haggling over pay. You have to put it back in its damn cage and leave it where it is. At which point it becomes more polite. You doubt it will last. Okay. Now. Okay, so we're not going to leave just yet, so now we'll mount the cannon. Okay. That makes more sense. I couldn't quite work out. Okay, it fires single shells at a good range. More or less accurately. Okay, it is not nice. Because it is very much not liking us messing around. It is groaning. Okay. So we can press onto the engine room. Might find more fuel, be in a better hurry. It's beginning to tear apart. You will abandon everything you have not claimed yet from the hold. But we've claimed both now anyway, so it doesn't matter. Or we can just leave. I don't know I want to get more fuel just yet. If this is the fuel down here, yeah it is. We've got 2 barrels, we've got 77% in the current barrel. So we've got plenty there. So I think we're just gonna leave for now. I'm not gonna risk it. You lead your boarding party back to the vessel. Unshackling her from the bulking ship, you stoke your engines and steam away. Restocked, repaired, and rearmed, your crew give a ragged cheer. My terror has fallen a little bit. Oh, and get ready for this. And we go onwards. Okay, yo. Press F to send out your scout. Costs us supplies. Okay. Whoa, there he goes. Here he comes. Your scout returns. What has he found? Open the chart. The compass icon. Compass. This one? Ooh, there's something coming up. It's a station. Okay, so there's a station over here. We are... I didn't notice we could actually get through that way, if we're being honest. But we're going to keep going anyway. It looks like it's round this way. 'Tis a station we hear above yonder. Okay, so we're going round. Oh, hold on. Okay, get rid of you. The walls of the captain cabin is lined with huge portholes of curios from across the skies. Oh, I've been summoned by the captain. Okay. Black marks cover her skin like a monstrous brand. Where she coughs, coils of acritic smoke pours from her lungs. We can either inquire about her injuries or approach her bedside. You know what? I can either ask or I can just go to the bedside. Feel like I just want to go to the bedside, but I feel like it would be rude to not ask about her. But then I don't want to talk about her as though she's not in the room. That's not nice. I'm going to go to the bedside first. Her mouth is blistered from the blue fires that dance on her tongue. Her hand grips your arm. Her skin is hot as a kettle. Make arrangements. The Orthian will be yours. Her voice is just a rasp of burned meat breath. But promise, she breaks off to scream a word in the language that is not made for human mouths. When she resumes speaking English, she is weaker. Her request little more than a gasp. Promise me one last service. Promise. Oh, wow, okay, so we've got 4 options. Promise her you will obey her last command. Whatever it is, you will see that it is done. Make no promises. Tell her to rest. She will need her strength. For there is a hospital at New Winchester. Pull away. It could be contagious. We don't want to die. Ugh, gross, yucky, look at her. Or, demand you know why she took you to the Blue Kingdom. It was folly to visit one of the lands of the dead. Now you are all paying the price. You know what? If you're going to be part of a ship, you have to do it properly. We will. She will do whatever it is she wants us to do. She sinks back, relieved. All in my will, she grasps. Be a better. She breaks off as the signal burns into her bones flare, glowing cherry red through her flesh and skin. Better captain than I. Her efforts exhausts her. She sinks back into the scorched pillows. Okay. The walls of the captain's cabin are lined with a blah blah. Captain little lies in the bed. Blah 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 blah. Where'd the doctor go? So what? I can't talk to the doctor now. Yeah, all right then. Fair enough. All right. So whatever's in our will, we have now agreed that we will do. So onwards. You leave the cabin of the short centre of air and return to the bridge. The New Winchester is further than you'd like, and the captain hasn't long left. Okay. Right, so we very much... Gotcha. Gotcha. What we get? You approach a buckled wretch, poised to plunder the plunderers, plundery plunder. Raid the remains. Marauders and hunt travels across the reach. They carry stolen valuables, or we can get some repairs. Well, we're not looking fantastically great, but I think I might go for some valuables. We're doing okay, I think, as far as the health is concerned. Okay, so terror's not bad. What's this say? Oh, it'll just heal the hull. Okay, let's do that. Oh, nice, we've got some money. Cufflinks, bits and pieces. Okay, that'll do. Right, now we've got to go this way, I believe. We're going to see what this station was over here. Oh, hello, there's something over there. We're not going over there. I'm looking for the station. There was a forum over there. The taste of smog, the sound of iron on iron. We were home. We're here! New Winchester. We made it. We got Chief. Oh, sorry. And we dock. Arriving at New Winchester. You coast into the bustle, the din, the soot and the steam of Worsley Station. It is clogged with other engines. Scrappy mining locomotives from different places. Weathered explorers gleaming with frost. Sleek company vessels with bright brass fittings. No sooner had you pulled into the sidings than the station master bustles over. He requests you come aboard. I must speak with your captain, he insists, brandishing a ledger. The usual formalities. Okay, so the doctor has just appeared at our shoulder. His face is solemn. Uh-oh. Oh, it don't feel good. Yep, the crew is bleak. Nope. The crew exchange bleak, wordless looks. The Orpheum itself feels suddenly more empty. The station master looks confused. You inform him that unfortunately the captain has just passed. Ah, he says. Sorry to hear that. Very, very sad. He waits for what he considers an appropriate minute before continuing. Alas, even amidst tragedy, the cogs of bureaucracy must turn. If Captain Whitlock has deceased, the station authority require their answers from the first officer. He dons a set of spectacles and locates his pen. It will be relatively painless. And he wants all my details. All me bits. You may have the knowledge, sir. Create my captain. London lies between the stars. Alright, so what we got? We can be a little street urchin. Go on, governor, give me some coin. No parents, no law, no masters. But alas, no roof over your head, no money, and often no dinner. Freedom comes at a price. Skill of evading and deceiving. Or we can be a soldier. Yours is not to reason why, ours but to do and die. High iron, confrontating and overcoming. Poet. You will begin with high heart, convincing and enduring. We're going to be an academic. It's not going to happen. So we're going to skip past the academic. We're going to be a priest. Nope. You roved the mournful, merciless waters. Ah, so this would be, I think, it's the name of the captains from the Sunless Seas, I think. So you get Iron Will there. A ministry auditor. For a time you served as a ministry public decency. Investigation and deduction. Oh, I like the sound of that. Okay, I want that one. We're an information officer. The Department of Sensibility. The Department of Corrections. So, increases your veils, the skill of deceit and evading, and affiliates you with the establishment. Well, they all will do that, because that's what we are. This is convincing and enduring. This is confronting and overcoming. I'm going to go for this one. So, and then we can go for if you win. Oh, to win, gather a substantial retirement fund, acquiring lodgings at Hubport and retire. Or we can gather stories of your exploits and write about them in the New Winchester, where we are now. This is a demanding ambition, best played by a lineage, if you have already completed wealth and fame. Ah, I see. Feels like that is by far the hardest. Well, in that case, I think I want to do... It feels like it's probably this is first, this is second, this is third. In difficulty-wise, I want to do fame. I like the idea of gathering the stories and writing about them, you know. But I'm going to go for fame. Screw it. There we go, there we are. That's how we are going to start. We're an auditor from the Department of Sensibility, and we are looking for fame. And that's what we look like. I think that don't look too bad. Alright, let's have a quick look at this. Before you leave New Winchester, it may be prudent to buy some supplies. You can buy them at the market. To visit the market, select it from the menu that appears on the left of the main panel or mouse over. Okay. In addition to your ordinary crew, you now have an officer or perhaps a mascot. Do you need to formally appoint them before you can benefit from their skills, abilities, or animal charisma? To do this, open the officer's panel while in port. Your scout has discovered something. To see what it is. Oh, that's what we did already. Okay. Alright, so what I'm going to do is, because I don't want these videos to be too long. I just want them to be short and concise. So I'm probably going to read the will, and then that'll be the end of this first video. And then what I'll do is I'll look around the town, get some bits and pieces, so at the beginning of the next episode we can just take off on whatever the mission is that we're going to get here. This morning, Captain Willock received a simple memorial service. Her body was consigned to the necropolis train bound for the Serene Mausoleum. Now you sit with a handful of her relatives in the Thairbed offices of her solicitors. The captain was wealthy once, but squandered her capital on mysterious expenses before her expedition to the Blue Kingdom. We will listen. Okay. In a final whatever that word is, Captain Willock confirmed that possession of the Orthian was to pass over to its first officer. He appears at you with dry, green eyes. Why are they dry? This includes a certain black box containing the Orthian's hold. Contained in the Orthian's hold. Captain Willock's final request was that, at the time of your choosing, you transport said box to an address in London. He hands you an address card and deposit it here. You are not to look inside. She gave no explanation. And that was it. You're captain now. The Orthian is yours. So, what we have to do. We can investigate the black box. We could take the box to London as requested, or we could sell it and be done with it. Whatever is inside. You have been bereft a large black box which once belonged to Captain Whitlock. And we've gained 100 sovereigns, so we now have 133. Nice. Alright, and here we go. These are the options. Clambrian Central Station. So we can explore the city. We can recruit a driver. I specialise in test driving, but I'm looking for something quieter. Okay. Oh, so that's specifically someone that's looking to be part of a ship. An opportunity. A fastidious inspector. We can investigate the black box. The Sunless Sky looms in your mind. An unfinished monument. Ah, so this is what we're doing about writing about our bits and pieces, so that's fine. They can repair it, and we can look at hiring more crew. Supplies. These are crew. Probably. It's the hold. Yeah, I'm sure that's the crew. For some reason, it's not telling me. But yeah, so there you go. So we have 8 out of 10 crew. So we can. So basically, what we would essentially do is one of these two, by the look of it. Is we would see whatever this is, and then we will investigate the black box. But like I said, I don't want these videos to be too long. So what I am going to do now is I am going to end it right now. And then the moment we get back for the next video, we will look into probably both of those things. Because I like to think that once I've done one, I can do the next one. So, thank you so much for watching. This is Sunless Skies. It isn't brand new, but it's relatively new. If you like the look of this, then go get it. I'm really enjoying it because I love the feel of the old text adventures games where or the book adventures, where you turn to different paragraphs to see what happens when you go in different places, that kind of thing. I think they're really fun. So yeah, I'm going to really love this, and I'm going to be really interested to see where it leads me. So thank you so much for watching. Please like this video. Please subscribe to my channel. If you would like to catch me live, I stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays and sometimes Saturdays. So try and catch me there, and I can have a chat, see how everyone is doing, and I'll see you again next time.